5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a fun one, boys. This is a fun one.
It's August 19th. There is technically one real matchup on calendar, and that is tonight. We have
1.5, right?
Well, I think tomorrow we have the makeup game, and we'll get into that shortly. But the purpose of this show is because there's so much confusion at the bottom and even at the top of the standings, and we're going to figure out right here, right now, who plays who, what the scenarios are going to look like, and what's going to happen after tonight, any which way, whether it be a split or a sweep either way, and then what to expect to come in the scenario, in the event we have playing games.
Right. So our goal over here was, and Sammy was telling me before, is to make it quick and understandable. So we don't want to rack your brains and get you all confused, because we could if we wanted. But tonight, IDF, who has been a team early in the season that just didn't play the way the schedule worked out, against probably the team this season that's been the best all year in Sarah's Kibiz, right?
Yep.
Sarah's Kibiz against IDF. The way it works out was simple as.
Very easy. We're going to go through one scenario at a time. If IDF sweeps tonight, that's if Edmund Beta's IDF squad sweeps tonight, then they catapult themselves all the way to the number 1 seed.
That's big news.
And that pushes Kibiz to
two.
the number 2, Resilience to 3, and the Predators to 4.
Now, the big notified thing there is Predators. They're watching tonight, because that Predators would have to fall to that one wild card, as we say every year.
We'll get there. The crazy, wacky night.
Wacky night.
Now, let's go to the exact opposite end. If tonight Sarah's Kibiz sweeps IDF, then here's what happens. The Kibiz retain number 1 seed.
Say it as they were all year.
Resilience at 3-1 on the head-to-head goes to the number 2 seed.
Nice.
And then the Predators, who would be 2-2 in the head-to-head, becomes the 3 seed. And IDF falls to the 4 seed.
So the biggest difference with IDF would go from 1 to the wild card.
It's amazing.
Now, what's even more amazing is the next scenario you're going to say.
Right. Now, if there's a split tonight, which is usually what happens in these types of scenarios, here's what's going to happen, because there's a 3-way tiebreaker. In a split tonight, the Kibiz remain in first place.
Yay.
And the number 2 seed, because they'll be 3-1 in the head-to-head, will be Resilience.
Woo.
The number 3 seed, they'll be 2-2 in the head-to-head, would be the Predators.
Wow.
And then the 4 seed becomes IDF. That's in a split tonight.
IDF could only get out of the wild card game
with a sweep.
If they lose game 1, game 2 tonight is just for seeding and stats, of course.
Yes.
Mo Shama trying to go 8 for 8.
So that's tonight. By the way, Mo Shama is very much in play to win the batting title tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
I think if he gets out, I think he's beat. But I think he has a perfect night. I think he wins it.
Which the way he's been playing this year, who knows? So that's the top of the standings.
That's the easy part.
Also part of the easy that we started doing again. 1 plays the winner of 4 or 5, no matter what. 2 plays 3. So after tonight, we're going to know who the 2-3 matchup is. The only difference between 2 and 3 is, we also changed this a couple of years ago, the 2 seed could choose to be home or away game 1 and game 3. They could choose to be a home or away
their
game
choice.
1 or game 3.
Now let's get into where things get really, really interesting.
By the way, shout out to my son Jackie, who's helping fix the field, because it's a mess right now, but it's going to be gorgeous tonight.
God willing. Okay, so now, tomorrow night, God willing, is that one game, that makeup game between the Bleacher Creatures and the final battle. Now, they're already 1 inning into this game.
Any score?
I have to double check the book. I don't think there was. I have it.
You're doing tomorrow night.
I'll be there tomorrow night, so I'll just go back to that page. But now, if the Bleacher Creatures win, then there's no more complication.
Just before you even say this, Sam, you have it more down than I do, really. I read it. We went over it together. We got it. The coolest thing was, about 4 weeks ago, when this went down, everybody was saying, you have to get the game in. You have to get the game in. We always want to get the game in. We get it. Couldn't get the game in, but we were afraid the game wasn't going to mean anything.
Well, this game means so much.
It ends up being, through the end of the season, working out perfectly that it means so much to so many different teams.
Right. So it's funny. We actually said this prior to the year starting, that every team's going to be alive.
Right.
Now,
we were right.
The last place team right now, the Dog Pound or the final, but everyone's alive. And we'll get to that in a minute.
To win it all.
Right. Everyone. Once you get into the dance, all bets are off, as we always see.
I'm going to say one last thing before Sammy explains. because it might help somebody out here. We always make it that you have to be able to lose a game not to be in the playoffs.
Right.
Now it starts.
Okay, so now, if the 4th seed is IDF, then the wild card game is probably not going to be Tuesday night because we're not going to allow them to play back-to-back nights.
Not going to make them unless they come out and tell us they want to. We
Right.
don't make anybody do that.
If the 4th seed is the Predators, I mean, we'll talk to them.
So, we didn't talk about anything
We
yet.
didn't discuss it with them, but if the 4th seed's the Predators, then maybe they'll be on call for tomorrow night. We'll get to that a little later. Anyway.
Very interesting because there might be a lot of teams on call, not usually happening. Like Sammy mentioned before, Bleacher Creatures are going against the final battle. Let's just play it out the easy way. If the Bleacher Creatures win.
They're the 5 seed. Done deal.
Done. So Bleacher Creatures go up against whoever, either the Predators.
We'll get there in a minute right now.
Either Predators or IDF.
Now,
Right?
if
One of those two.
I'll explain now. If Bleacher Creatures loses the last game of the regular season, then there's a 3-way tie for the number 5 seed, and we're going to have play-in games to decide the 5th seed. Now, in a 3-way tiebreaker for the last seed, there's a play-in series with a team that has the better run differential amongst the 3
Stands on top.
Right? They only
In
need to
other words,
win one game.
The best run differential is sitting there waiting.
And that's not over yet because that last
Not at
game
all.
has to be played. So as of now, the Bleacher Creatures has a commanding lead in run differential. I believe it's like a +8 over
Plus
everybody
8, yeah.
else.
So assuming they're the run differential, let's say they stay that way. Let's say they lose tonight 3-1. Final battle would have to play the dog pound.
Yep.
The winner of that would be going against the Bleacher Creatures. The winner of that
Is the 5 seed.
is the 5 seed in the wild card game. Now, if Final Battle wins tonight by 15, that changes because we look at the run differential
Correct.
for that team to be on top. So now, this is why I mentioned before, the runs do matter a lot here. But again, if you're the team that loses and runs, you're not out of the playoffs.
Listen, it's bottom line. It's likely that what will happen tonight in that event, if you're going to play under those circumstances, that playing game's going to be final battle versus dog pound.
what it looks like.
Winners, and then the winner plays, like you said, Bleacher Creatures, and from there, then we'll have our 4 versus 5. Then we'll be able to schedule the wild card matchup. But again, if Bleacher Creatures wins tomorrow night, then you could erase that in the last 3 minutes.
So
What we spoke about.
tonight, by 11 o'clock, hopefully, we would be able to schedule the 2 versus 3. That could happen. That'll be exciting. And this is the fun part of the year.
Yeah, listen,
When it
it's
starts to
exciting.
get a little cold out. It don't feel that way. It's 90 degrees. But
I'm pretty sure we were pretty concise and pretty clear. All the scenarios are laid out. We're just not sure of if the Predators are going to be needing to be on call or the Dog Pounds need to be on call. We'll get to that. We'll
we're
find
going to
out.
figure that out. Because to make a team come and wait. So we're discussing that with the captains as we speak. And again, we're going to find out tonight's results to see who has.
Next time we'll be chatting with you will probably be once we already have a playoff scenario to play in. And I shouldn't say play in, a playoff series or playoff game that we're going to be previewing. And like I said, it's August 19th, and we still don't know any of the seeding.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It's like July 1st.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Can't wait to see you all on the field tonight and tomorrow.
Wait, don't take it off yet. Wait, shut it.